The daring and dramatic rescues unfolded all weekend across California and continue today.
Peninsula could be flooded out, trapping people in the surrounding areas. Video from Drone View 7 shows the Salinas River has overflowed its banks south of Salinas.
Over 31,000 people have fled their homes in the Kelantan state, while more than 39,000 residents have been evacuated to temporary shelters in the neighboring Terengganu.
This is the phenomena happen in our world. From the past until now, it gives a lot of impact on the world, especially to each individual. Can you imagine how many lives, properties, money, and losses it has taken? This phenomena only leave bad memories for anyone who experiences it. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change defined as changes in the atmospheric temperature over a long period of time. In January 2020, our global temperature reached the highest ever on record. Currently, our global temperature has risen to 1.1 degrees Celsius, higher than the beginning of last century. The graph shown is the data of global anomalies. We can see the temperature on January 2020 are the highest. People may say that, oh, it's just 1.1 degrees Celsius. But the fact is, 1.1 degrees Celsius will bring more extreme events in our world, including extreme flooding events. Increasing in global climate change, meaning that increasing in flood events. How? Warmer temperature will cause more water to evaporate from the land and ocean. Because of more evaporation happen, more intense precipitation events will occur. Thus, it will change the rainfall patterns. Atmosphere holds 7% of moisture for every 1 degree Celsius rise, meaning that for every increase of 1 degree Celsius, the number of moisture that will be held are increasing for 7%. Flooding can occur in many types, including river flooding, coastal flooding, flash flood, and urban flooding. No matter what types of flood that occurs, its effects are still felt by all living things, including human, animals, and even plants. How climate change leads to flooding? Here are some of the causes. Firstly, heavier precipitation. Basically, because of global warming, the number of rains increasing. Secondly, more frequent hurricanes. Climate change increased the frequency of storms. In 2018, Harvey was followed by Hurricane Florence and set at least 28 flood records in Carolinas. Thirdly, higher seas. As global climate change increases, the world's glacier and ice will melt. In Malaysia itself, flooding events happen every year, especially during monsoon season. At the beginning of 2023, there are many cases reported regarding flooding events. In order to protect, a dikes used to keep floods. Next, a dam was built to store water and reduce spill flows. To retreat, a development will be converted into parks and natural places. Lastly, to avoid, leave space to let rivers be rivers and limit the growth and any development in unsafe and high-hazard areas. Climate change is a real event. Humanity may have witnessed many successes throughout the ages, but today we are witnessing in our biggest failure: melting ice, fire in forests, toxic waste, flooding. These are the evidence that we are moving towards a mass extinction phase. If we don't take any action from now, we will not be able to see the beautiful of nature. We are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change, and we are the last person that can do something about it.